Perfect start. A little hiccup. Welcome to Matchday Live. I am Rob Brenton, joined by Drew Nixon. Thank you for joining us. We will be watching along on mute, FIFA, you're welcome, as we watch the United States in the World Soccer Championship take on Belgium. Drew, you excited for the match?
I'm pumped up. Of course. I mean, if you're not pumped up, then
Drew's a hater, just so you guys know. Just getting ahead of it. Drew, certified hater.
I'm rooting for the United States tonight.
But
I picked Belgium to win the match.
And who do you have as an anytime goal scorer?
We don't have to bury me. We don't have to bury me right now.
And what country does he play for?
I have two bets. Kevin De Bruyne is one, who's not starting, and then Troussard for Belgium is the other one.
I'm going to get my jokes off because and I'm very happy for the people who are watching and joining along on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, wherever you're watching.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
I'm very happy you're tuning in. The fact that you guys are watching us watch a game as opposed to watching yourself, you guys really love the station. Just crazy.
Rudy Garcia. He's not Belgian, correct? I would presume.
I would presume Rudy Garcia is not Belgian.
The cross, managing, like obviously, it's if he's not, then with Poch, it's obviously the same way.
Yeah, and then I mean, I saw a thing that was like, there's never been a foreign coach who's won a World Cup. So like, it's like if you coach the American team, you are American. Like,
right.
Now part of that's because Didier Deschamps just keeps winning.
yeah, that definitely helps.
And Argentina's. And for a long, long time, like, was it 66 when the British won? They weren't going to have.
Correct.
That just wasn't going to be a thing. And
Spain's probably always had a Spanish manager.
Yeah, it was. And then Joachim Low was the German manager when they won. And then I don't think foreign managers like really a thing for a while.
I'm excited to see how this is going to go because you and I were both surprised at Belgians.
They are
11.
Here comes that goofy. If they do that goofy,
just punt it deep.
PSG kickoff. Here it comes.
Yep, there it is.
It's like a punt. I mean,
go get it, guys.
There's science to that, but it drives me insane. Boy, the Belgium jerseys are gross. Any jersey that doesn't remind me of your flag, I feel like it's a bad jersey. Like
almost, I don't know why I thought that Belgium was in the black at first. I don't know why. I didn't see
United States disparity. United States in navy, Belgium's in that.
Is in their tie-dye-ish.
That monstrosity. Pink with blue, classic Belgian colors. All right.
Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Very nice.
Did it seem like Freeze was late to react? Oh. Hugo Lloris is apparently there. He's excited.
He's kind of seen France beat the brakes off of everybody. Mm-hmm. That's a great save.
This one's good defending.
It did look like he almost hesitated for a second. Like he was like, this actually could go in.
His first, the fact he was calm at first.
Yeah, that was a tester early.
Mm-hmm. MLS, stand up. I didn't look up who the ref's from. I assume.
His parents met in Bosnia.
Oh,
which is added to the allure on social media, of course, of this one.
All right, that's easy money. You know what? Get a couple touches in for Matt Freeze early.
Already getting
getting these shakes out of his system.
Yep.
All right, here comes the old man of the sea.
Your boy.
No, he's the captain, so I can't really hate him. But he's 39. He's gonna be faced with Lukaku at some point tonight. It's gonna be awful.
He won't be the captain for much longer. It'll be Pulisic's team after this.
It was Pulisic was captain.
Already
jump cut. Pulisic was captain in 2022, but Ponch took it off him, saying it's too much pressure to have that and everything else. Which
the referee's from Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan is, yeah. I mean, for all the VAR questions, where I didn't catch it. Where are the VAR officials from?
I did not get that. Balogun's first touch. This is obviously a step up in competition.
Yeah, that's what we talked about that a little bit on the show today, just in terms of the biggest test that they faced.
Oh, Rob. Okay, looked like he snuck in behind. You know, Belgium has looked bad this tournament, but they still are a top 10 FIFA team.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I think they came into the tournament 9th, and that's where they're at right now.
It's hard to ding someone when they haven't taken a loss, but they also haven't looked impressive in wins. Yep, there. I should have just waited. The broadcast just told me it's number 9.
Those are the live ones. I don't like how they do the lives because, of course, because Norway started in at 31 and now they're like 16 or something like that. You know?
Well, the United States is now like 14 or something. You're like, that's nervy moments early.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. It was ambitious. Oh, Nana. Thibaut Courtois.
Is he still at Real?
Yeah.
Chelsea legend.
I don't believe he actually he never won Champions League at Chelsea. He did win a Premiership. So I was trying to think how like it was Mendy when they beat Man City.
20 games as a goalkeeper, man. It does feel like there's a little some nervous vibes going on.
That and you can tell it's a little more. I don't want to say they've been relaxed on the ball, but there's been acres of space. Belgium can close down space faster.
It does feel like the first in the group stage and against Bosnia, they could just overwhelm whoever they're playing, and they're just better than you. They can be on the front foot of everything. Where this will be just a different style of
Turkey. There were times where I felt like it was more normalized, but that was because they're playing a B squad.
Yeah,
which I hate calling it a B squad because like even to be at this level, you're clearly incredible. But yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah. Tim Weah plays in League One or wherever he's at.
No respect for Ricardo Pepe, but he started. That's not. Although maybe he would have started today without all the Balogun drama. Anthony Robinson just floating. I don't believe when they last played, Chris Richards played. I need to go look that up.
That was something I was interested by because these two, for those who don't know, they played in late March, and lost.
Christian just got bullied off the ball
and lost 5-2 to Belgium, but both sides were not full, and Belgium played more starters than the U.S. did. But so that should make you feel better about it. But also, like Pulisic started, and
I don't believe Balogun played in that game. I believe it was Patrick. He's at Derby, and something Yang, who I think blew out his leg, right? Blew out his Achilles.
Aubameyang?
No, that's a different. I'm just gonna butcher it, but honestly,
that was Pierre, wasn't it? Pierre?
Yeah.
Emerick Aubameyang.
Yeah, this is Agyemang. So just your guess is as good as mine. It's one of those things where like I know him, but I didn't. Yeah, he's on Derby County, but a day later he was stretchered off in April at a match at Stoke City, an Achilles tendon injury they called very serious.
That's tough.
So that would have been a week after that Belgium game.
This is what I'm a little more concerned about here is the loss of possession, counterattack stuff. They're so fortunate.
Oh my goodness!
Was that Tielemans? He just straight up whiffed.
No, Tielemans. I don't think Tielemans was starting. Who is that? That
was a whiff.
That's a goal. That should be a goal. The United States were given a gift.
It is Tielemans.
It is Tielemans. I didn't think Tielemans was starting.
You expect him to be so much better. It almost is like the one that Jude scored last night, basically.
Oh, this guy had Tielemans had more time and space than Jude.
Yeah. Jude was getting tackled mid shot.
That should have been an early concede.
They'll take those though.
Mm-hmm.
Those just survive moments.
All their attack is coming down this our left, their right side, where my boy Tim Ream is floating around doing nothing. I want to see an instant replay. When the ball rolls out, I want to see an instant replay because it feels like Tielemans should have buried that.
Other than the Turkey game, because I didn't, not that I didn't pay it much mind, but you knew what it was. They've dominated in possession. The U.S. has dominated in possession for all the.
They've been on the ball every match, but also Australia and Paraguay stylistically didn't want to be on the ball.
Oh my goodness!
Oh boy!
And he's onside.
That's a terrible start. Woo! That's no good.
No, because it's when you're not starting Kevin De Bruyne, when you're not starting Doku, and you know that you're going up against that sort of team,
Red Devils.
I expected them to come out on the front foot a little bit more.
What does it sound like when all those people go silent? Just gut punch.
And it really was from the jump too.
Mm-hmm. They've been all over them.
We're going to dominate possession. We have the quality.
First adversity.
Yeah, this is what we're going to learn about.
Switch of play. That's Hussard, yeah.
This one right here, the ball gets bounced back, and then there's a lack of hustle from somebody. Is it Richards or Tillman?
McKinney over there? He's definitely on.
One of them. And I think it was Weston McKinney. He was lazy getting to the ball there. He just didn't.
Three guys just stopped and watched. Dest is also.
Yeah. Just stood and watched.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm getting a piece of pizza.
Jeez. I mean, come on. And now you're going to have to, at this rate, you're going to have to kind of send it in a little bit more. I don't know if that's the wake-up call that they needed, but hey, guys, this was always going to happen, though, in terms of not them going down. But one of the things that I had thought just from this match was they're going to get tested early on, and what's the response going to be is what it was going to be. I don't know if you felt that way, Rob, too. It's just they're playing the best competition they have, hands down. They're going to get tested at some point. They did early on. What's the response? And they've still just not been able to not necessarily figure it out, but in terms of the settle down a little bit, they got away with the one that should have been the goal, and then they concede there. It just feels we're going to learn a little bit about this group here by the time we get to for the next 10, 15 minutes.
A little resilience test.
Yeah.
From here to the hydration break.
That everybody's going to boo.
Yeah, well, did you go to a game?
Yeah. At the Dutch match, it was very much frowned upon, as I'm sure it was for you at the Austria-Algeria match. People just don't like them. They even asked, I forget who it was. Did they ask Mbappe? I think they asked him about it, and Kylian said, "Don't ask me about it, because if we're struggling, then yeah, I love it. If we're playing good, then I don't like it." For the player, it doesn't seem to matter as much, I don't think. Because as a player,
fans hate it because they don't do anything.
It's more of a strategic break than anything else. Although I will say for sides like England had last time, when you go down to 10 men, that was probably a wonderful thing.
At altitude too.
Yeah, and the altitude. Where here depends on what things go. It's a good tackle.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's work ourselves into the game here a little bit, or promptly kick out of bounds.
Man.
Oh, don't wear a suit.
Oh, wow,
sweating right through it.
It can't be that hot. I guess you're wearing a suit. It doesn't matter in the summertime in the United States. Man, that was a pit-stained city. Ooh, that was I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to.
That would be bad.
They cannoned off a
Chris Richards. Not that you want to lose anyone in the 12th minute, but Chris Richards would be real bad.
Ooh, man.
Where's Tielemans at now? Oh, he's at Villa.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe he was at Villa.
Belgium have lost one time to the U.S. in their history.
Yeesh.
I think that also helps. Where I understand, like some people feel like the U.S. is playing so well, but when you know that you've handled a team really well, you just go in knowing that you just going with some different confidence.
A little confidence.
They just look so comfortable.
Mm-hmm. The United States is like hunkered back. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
No relief. All right, you go, Matt Freeze. Let's see if they can counter.
Oh, send him. Send him.
Just no confidence right now. Just passing to no one. You see this all the time in sports, like not just soccer. Like it's the Tuzar.
Well,
everyone's like big players make big plays in big games. Sometimes big moments get you a little nervy, or big crowds get you. That's just
bad.
Like they learned from Senegal. They should have possession tallies. The United States at 48. I don't believe that number at all.
It doesn't feel like it, certainly. I wonder what the end contest is, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Get some decent... Here we go.
Your best players need to make big plays here. So, APB out for Christian Pulisic.
Mm-hmm.
Weston McKennie.
Yep.
Gotta hide that off camera.
Because that ultimately is the thing, too, is like Balogun's getting all the goals, but if you look at the engine, it is absolutely Christian Pulisic and then Weston McKennie are responsible for...
Anthony Robinson's been bad today. Picked a bad game to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the first time they've trailed in a match that mattered since that Germany friendly.
What, in May? June?
It's like the end of May or maybe in early June. It was, remember, like, because Robinson had the absolute banger of a goal.
Yep.
But they did end up losing 2-1. But they were down 1-0 at the time.
And then tied it up. Yeah, they tied it up at 1, and it felt like, okay, you know what? This is good.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Well,
you just want to see a little bit of encouragement, but they just haven't provided much.
They can't get on the ball.
Yeah.
We don't have the audio on for lawsuit reasons, but I'm curious what the crowd is right in Seattle right now.
Yeah.
You can see like right there on that shot, everyone is standing, but it's got to be quiet. It's got to be nervous.
Not necessarily. Yeah. Poch looks frustrated.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's the other thing too that I think it is weird to see Brazil like not have that, but like in Germany too, in a way, even though you called Germany not being able to put it together. Just
Germany worked into that game though. Like this is just, I got a text from a friend. It's like, this is a pathetic showing so far. It really is. You had really galvanized the country. Like,
yeah, no, 100%.
It's like the same.
They're playing like the team that's supposed to be the underdog. Like they're playing.
This looks like the game against the, apologies for interrupting. It looks like the game against the Netherlands last year in the round of 16, where it felt like at no point they were in the game.
It just felt like too much. Like the team was just overwhelming. Oh, that's not good. That's Onana, yeah.
Obviously, doesn't look good, but the United States could walk over to Ponch and maybe get a little iPad breakdown.
Yeah, pick me up a little adjustment here. But yeah, it just feels like they're, in these matches especially, you expect like the countries and just in general, the ones to if you make a mistake against them, they're going to make you pay.
Yeah.
I think Thierry had said that last night in the Mexico-England match. Like, Mexico had obviously everything going for them, but you make a couple of mistakes here or there, and England's going to bury you because of it. Like, that's the same way with this Belgian team, where you don't necessarily have to play perfect, but you can't afford to have the mess ups. Ooh, that did not look good at all. ACL.
And he's got what's it called? Kinesiology tape. What? Kinetic tape. He's got he's moving okay, but
sometimes you can tear your ACL and still be able to move a little.
Mm-hmm.
I guess speaking from experience of my sister, she tore her ACL twice playing soccer. Both ACLs. Brutal.
He wants to go back in.
That did not look good.
They do look old. Or they look scared. Playing against the oldest team on earth, they look scared.
Yeah, I don't... And maybe it's... I don't know if it's the moment as much as it is...
I don't know what it is. They don't... There's no confidence. It's like radiating off the television. Is that they're...
And that was before the goal. I think after the goal, especially, it's you're a little wide-eyed.
I mean, credit to Belgium tactically. They have worn Robinson out, and he's supposed to be their guy. They have to sub him off. This reaction is just, this is a sub.
Who are they going to bring on then at that rate? Is it okay? I couldn't tell you who that is.
Unless it's De Bruyne or Doku, Lukaku. I can't tell you the backup holding midfielder.
Nope. For another country like England, I can probably tell you. Or Germany maybe, or Spain, yeah, sure.
France, I can probably do it.
Yeah.
Dealing with...
I mean, they're playing with 10 right now. And it's just... There you go.
Although Belgium dropping like flies, hurt again.
I mean, they're going to keep this going, yeah.
Is this Tussard? Who is that?
I'm not sure. Oh, they're stopping.
They're stopping it then?
Ooh, I don't know, man. Because it's not his head.
I'm fine with the stoppage because he looks hurt, but I'm like, the timeline to stop, he was like, play on, play on, play on.
Now stop, yeah. Oh, it's his own guy.
Oof.
Friendly fire. All right, Onana off. Vanaken.
Sure. Vanaken. There's Jorginho.
See if he's got the...
Dest is getting gobbled up over here.
It's a little bit of skill there. All right.
There you go.
I mean, and then you just give it away.
Outside your foot pass there? Why? Uh-oh.
Things you're able to get away with, you just can't. All right, this is a run right here.
Good pace by Tyler Adams.
Yep.
Hopefully that shook a little life in them, watching Tyler Adams do a 50-yard dead sprint.
That's good hustle.
Yeah, he's got to go straight to the MRI.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him.
I feel like maybe the broadcast are doing a better job. I feel like every time I look up, it's like the United States did a good job of defending, and then we'll have a throw-in or a goal kick, and Belgium has the ball.
Yeah, like the replays are missing some of the action, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Chris Richards nearly.
I thought Freeze was going to come get that.
He looked back at him.
And then he got caught trying to wall off, let him come run and get it, and then couldn't back pass.
There's just no flow to their...
It's like they're running in concrete.
Yeah. Trying things, and they're just not working, and... Stagnant, Anthony.
This is where Christian's got to make a driving run. Let something happen. There you go. Got McKinney that's okay, though. Play it faster. No offense to Dest. I don't want him going one-on-one. I don't mind Christian doing it. I really don't mind McKinney doing it.
There we go.
Try to get a little cutesy.
Yeah, just kind of unnecessary.
Okay, little sustained something here.
Yeah, this is it.
They've at least worked back into the game. They feel like...
Yeah, they were lost for a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dest.
Yeah, one of these over the top.
They're playing it too slow now.
There we go. That's not exactly where you want Balogun, but hey.
At least you're getting into the channels.
Yep.
Dest getting gobbled up.
Oh, wow, they gave it against Dest. I thought that was just they were just letting it go.
All right, hydration break. You want to go get food? I'll just talk through it. There's beer somewhere in the office. That's my halftime move. It's terrible. Just a terrible first 25. The first quarter has concluded on a sport that doesn't have quarters. It's as bad as it gets. I just, oof.
A little nervy, but it's okay. Like settled in, but this was always the thing, though, is that for me, you see, and I don't know if it, from a player standpoint, I don't know where your head goes exactly, but I'm sure it threw them off a little bit that De Bruyne and Dogu weren't starting. But also, you got to be licking your chops knowing, okay, the quality of this team is not going to be the same. But somebody had posted, and I brought it up to you, was maybe they're going more athletic to complement or to go against rather what the U.S. men's national team has in pace. I don't know if that's, but it's.
Did the U.S. let down thinking
that
the story this week has been not about the story leading this match has been nothing about the match. But maybe Belgium made the right call. It's I'm trying to think of a way to phrase this. The Belgian team took all the players and they put them on the bench, which means they probably were playing younger players. And by doing that, they've been more explosive on the front foot.
Mm-hmm. Which also goes to show you why they're ninth in the world.
Yes.
Hey, we're gonna sit these guys, and we still have quality that we can bring in and can go toe to toe with you.
I got a text from someone a buddy of mine who's giving out on the stream, and he said, "Watching you eat pizza is a wild ride." So just, I'm like
the awkwardness.
I don't know how to. There's no dainty way to eat a slice of pizza while trying to talk.
No, there's no. Yeah, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. No shots on goal. Only have forced one foul. All right, Mauricio, hydration break.
Seeing the fans get a little more pumped up, a little bit. That'll be good.
Give them something to cheer for. This is like the second round of NCAA tournament game where you're playing like a 5-4 game, but the 5 seed has a geographical advantage somehow, and you're like, man, the crowd's behind us. Actually, the better analogy is, do you remember last year? You're a college basketball nerd, don't know this analogy. Remember last year when Louisville got to play an 8-9 game in Lexington, and they were playing Creighton, and Creighton just smashed them. And you kept thinking every time Louisville made a little run, they kept showing crowd shot where it's like Louisville was begging. That crowd was begging to give them something to cheer for, take over the match. That's what it feels like here. This crowd's involved. This crowd's engaged. It looks like they're fired up. Seattle. They love soccer. They're a loud fan. Yep. It's like they're begging for something. And right now the national team has given them nothing. Just nothing. This was also the thing before the World Cup we talked about. Here
we go.
They have struggled so much with European teams. They finally beat one in Bosnia, but that's not this quality.
That doesn't. Yeah, not close. Bosnia was one of the worst teams in terms of world ranking.
Here you go, Anthony. This guy's gonna make plays. It's very simple. Christian Pulisic needs to go be a star. We talk about the stars all the time in this World Cup,
and they're all showing up, right? They've all shown up.
But someone stole his stardom.
And what you're talking about in terms of getting the crowd something to, is it just, can you maintain possession, get a cross in, and even if it gets
Plink
headed
goes
out for
around,
a goal kick, even if it's a goal kick, then and you get the little thumbs up, thanks for sending me the ball, and it's
I agree with all that, but
at least an attempt.
even just right now, the only person I've seen dribble at someone is Dest, and he got gobbled up doing it.
Yeah.
If you get, I mean, I guess it could be McKinney, it could be Balogun, it could be Christian, it could be any of those guys. Just dribble at someone and earn a free kick. Now, maybe the free kicks, fizzes over the top. Maybe the free kick, is terribly taken. But you gave yourself like, look, we're coming forward. Look out for us type of moment.
Well, that's what you were saying is they've only drawn one foul, so they're not. They're just on the back foot of it.
Who is that?
I could not tell you. They do these
it's
shots.
Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder. It had the name behind him. That's gonna be bad. Eddie Vedder's that.
I don't know who that is. That's crazy.
Pearl Jam. It's a Seattle band.
Oh, there we go.
I presume that's his daughter. I could be way off. It was a younger lady. For those Drew got real silent when I said daughter in case I'm wrong.
Well, you just never know. Rob, let's be honest. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
It's very common, like sitcom or movie. And this your daughter? Nope. Okay.
Moving on.
No, nice to meet. All right. They got to. See, Ansi drive at someone. See this. That's what. See, that's they see.
Here it is.
There you go. Now you got a little something cooking.
Yep.
Who takes it? Did you give it to Tillman? Oh, that was Carr. I was like,
given spot, I think Tillman could take it. Actually, it's more in the middle, isn't it?
It's right dead. This is kind of where Tillman had his goal, right?
Yeah, it was a little more off to the left side. It was further.
That's a very European flop by Balogun. Pro move.
It worked. I do think I would say that Tillman's the guy. I mean, based on
they got 4 people standing over it.
I could still see Robinson taking it, but
based on where it is,
the last time and Tillman took it.
This one could go left or right foot though.
Yeah, it's center enough.
There you go. Balogun's trying to get the crowd moved up. This one now. Obviously, you'd love to see it go in. This one time out though. Give this crowd something.
Yeah. It feels like you go right foot because you can go left
or right,
of the goalkeeper or right.
Now Courtois is looking back. Great goal by Tillman against Bosnia. Goalkeeper was begging him to go in the left corner, and Tillman just did. Courtois is not going to just give you a spot.
Is it deep enough where he?
Oh!
Woo! Yo!
Right foot with Tillman. Let's go.
Malik Tillman. Yes.
Bayern Leverkusen, stand up. Woo! Let's go. We're back into the game. I should have. Look at that.
Incredible.
There you go.
I want to see if it took a deflection because he totally.
Tebow didn't move.
Either he totally fooled Tebow or there was a deflection.
Now that crowd's back. That crowd's all the way back now.
Either way, you will obviously take it.
I thought Fox was going to miss this shot too. They were late.
Yeah, they were zoomed in on his face. Definitely a deflection. Yep. Wow.
Doesn't matter, went in no matter what.
You will take it.
A little great. Tebow had it covered too, but doesn't matter.
Exactly the energy pulse that they need. Exactly what they needed.
We were just talking about it. Get a free kick, get us something.
And now it's game on.
Yep. We talked about it too. Let your stars be stars. Pulisic, driving run, gets the ball. That's a foul. That's a foul. Are you what?
I think they're saying he kind of not lost control of the ball, but he got ball first, I suppose,
I don't know.
launched himself into him. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, we talked about stars be stars. Christian driving run. Balogun with a nice back to goal move. Tillman's not a star, but he gave the opportunity. When did the United States? The United States used to be their only free kick plan was shoot it forward to our center backs like Onyewu. Now
they've actually got guys. You know, they followed the Jurgen Klinsmann suggestion of go play in Europe and get better.
It-
And then now they've actually got dudes. Like, it's like the SEC. They were trying to compete against the teams in the SEC as Mississippi State and just couldn't do it. Don't give another one away.
Oh my God, they gave it right
Are
back.
you serious? Tim Ream, your boy, got beat again for a header.
I'm not sure I understand.
Leave me alone, Siri.
Dude. Oh, Potch is pissed. Oh, he is.
Gave it right back.
A minute later. Just unbelievable. The moment you needed to capture everything back.
We're gonna have a look. Maybe he was offside. Where's Toussaint at nowadays? Oh,
No, no, he's definitely on and just got straight up beat.
Tim Ream.
You can't.
Good call, Tim Ream.
Dude, just straight up out jumped. Just straight up out jumping and flopped his way. He thought he could draw a foul.
Gave it right back.
Unbelievable.
It's a brace for whoever that guy is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
there goes the water
yeah.
bottles.
Kick those
Oh,
water
yeah.
bottles. Yes. That's how we all feel. Watch. This is again where that, like, these teams don't get, good teams don't get rattled.
Mm-mm.
You know, that's the other part about it is, oh, okay, game on. Let's step back up again and bang a goal in there. Like, look, what did we miss? Fox needs to figure it out. We totally missed something. Just unacceptable to give it away right after that.
Oh, advantageous bounce. It's like watching the end of Algeria, Austria all of a sudden. That was a
Back and
terrible
forth,
cross by Freeman.
Oh, it's a bit of a. that might
He's
be
gonna
hard.
get McKinney's gonna catch a card here.
Look at him begging. Please.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
did he get one of the? I mean, it might not matter. I don't know. I don't know what he's begging for not a foul for. That's
definitely a card. The way
no
he
ball
sent it
gets
in.
the plant leg.
Yeah. Is Weston so Juve?
Yes, he is.
All right.
You can't afford to. It's so much like the Netherlands match from last World Cup. Like there was a moment of hope, and then they give it right away.
You finally got settled in and everything just to give it just to
They're just getting
Anthony again.
Mhm.
Like the second. There you go, Christian. Ooh.
Ooh.
Take your ankles.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Well,
All right.
Weston got lucky there. It was a bad first touch. All right, you got time to pull one back. Now, this is where Mauricio's coaching had to take note. He knows more about soccer than us. We're seeing Robinson get killed down the left side. What do you do? I don't know.
The formation they started with said 3-5-2.
Do you
don't think we
morph
saw
back
that.
into like a 4?
4-2-1-3 or 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then
Isn't that what they've done?
they've been pretty fluid between that and the 3-5-2.
Because you and I have talked about this. I think you don't like the 3-5-2 as much as you like the 4.
I don't like the
3-1.
3-5-2.
And I don't know if that's just they want to be more aggressive from that standpoint
I
in
think
terms of the 3-5-2. Or
Well, what's annoying is if you are the 3-5-2 tonight, you're getting overwhelmed in the midfield. Like that's where you're supposed to have the numbers advantage, and they're getting killed.
and down the side. And I don't know if that's from
Yeah.
you got Robinson out of position and he's having to recover or.
Now the second goal, there was a lot of bad things, but Tim Ream, you got to be stronger in the air. You got to know that I'm standing on the 6.
Yep.
When I go up, I got to go up strong.
I'm assuming with this guy too, he looks taller with less pace, so you just presume that this is what they're going to do with it.
I don't. That
It definitely flip flopped now. Possession.
just
Another one.
doing nothing good. It's like that's because that's where Christian is. They're determined to come down the left side, but it leaves them exposed down the left side, which is where they've had problems.
Almost gave it away.
This is a good hustle by McKinney, especially on a card. That was awkward.
That's almost crazy how it actually got through.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you don't want to give one up again.
That'd be a nightmare.
Before half, you just try to get to.
You got to get to half down one.
Yeah.
I mean, you would take better, but this is a very deflating first half.
Almost had him too. It's a little sketchy in the center with the runs.
We talked about
sketchy.
They talked about all tournament long. The big talk was, can the defense hold up against top level competition? They haven't had top level competition.
Yep.
It's not holding up right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. I didn't know where Tussard played at Arsenal, but I knew Tielemans played at Aston Villa. That's a bad miss by me, but just shows you the blind spot I have for Arsenal in my life. If they don't exist.
Oh my goodness gracious! Just run near post with the flick.
Try to counter quick.
I like
the idea. Yeah,
I like it.
Oh boy. You gotta do something about Dest. Maybe you put Dest. Maybe you switch. Maybe you take Freeman out, put Dest back there, and then get like a Gio in the game.
Provide a little spark.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna think Tim Weah, but Tim hasn't. I mean, he isn't.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Didn't play much. Hasn't played well when he has played.
It's. There's clearly a pecking order of how Pochettino handles the substitution package. Oh,
Good run. Good run.
see, that's the kind of stuff that the United States has never had from like last World Cup. Josh Sargent wasn't doing that.
Yeah, no. Just a simple switch of the play to at least get you down here.
Mm-hmm. Just finding the channels. All right, now you have a one-on-one. Go. This is what. The spacing there was terrible. Why was Tyler Adams standing next to him? Or why was...
I think he just dribbled. He just invaded the space almost like he just, and then got the ball back, and it was too clustered.
See, like that. You got to be strong on the ball, in the air. I'm gonna look up where. I'm not gonna be able to say that last name at all. The Kettler.
That's what I was thinking. I haven't said it for that reason.
I don't mean as any. I assume a lot of Belgians are locked into the stream, pissed off I said it wrong. Where's he playing?
I'll guess Germany or Spain.
Italy. He's at Atalanta.
Wrong on both ends.
10 goals in 67 matches.
I don't know. Went down a little easy. Chris doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I got tangled up. I want to see this. Good reaction by Reese. I mean, this is one of those spots though where you get a left foot, win your battle up high.
This is where Tim Reed, they're going to play a high line. They're going to play a high line too.
Yeah, they're going to.
Oh boy, he's wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Wide open.
They're fortunate again.
I think they call him off. They all looked back. No, he was on.
Definitely on. That's just a miss.
That's just a bad header.
Yeah. I think Reese might have had it covered. It would have been tough, but he was flooding
That
that
was
side.
close.
Again, though, it's one of those, it's like that other chance they had early before they got the first goal. Just
Oh, don't.
nervy. Oh, good hustle, Anthony.
There you go. Play him. Okay.
Right idea. I like it.
Had a little bad luck earlier. It looked like Adams had made the right play.
Try to get a little Mexico vibes here before halftime. Get a little push of the tempo. See if you can make something happen. Get the crowd fired back up.
Robinson, McKinney, and Pulisic all on the same side is begging for. But that means I love Serginho Dest. He doesn't have it today. He's been outclassed. That's a great run.
Nice.
I wouldn't have dummied that. I would have. I don't know how McKinney is back to goal, but I would take that. They're showing the match momentum stat. Stupidest made up stat ever.
The momentum, I think, is I like looking at it to see, like, it's more like a chances thing. It's more like
but like they're like, there's no tangible way to judge momentum.
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything.
Like it showed like the first 10 minutes there was no momentum, and then Belgium scored a goal. You're like, no. Belgium was definitely the better team the first 10 minutes.
Because momentum can swing just like that. And it's more of just to put a graphic or to put a graph up there and make it look kind of cool than anything else. But long throw. Be the first to get to it. Or
So they have a target type of guy in there?
I mean, not necessarily, but I mean, if you get a run from Freeman to flick it back to somebody, I don't know. Not somebody straight away to head it, but just to flick it.
Security guy's having the moment of his life on television right there.
Oh my!
Oh,
that was the flick.
Yep. They point to corner?
I think so.
You called this exactly, Drew. Flick it on, Balogun. That shouldn't be a corner, but I'll take it.
Don't they always call corner because it can always get overturned or whatever? Isn't that the way that they want them to call it?
I believe that's.
They always.
Oh, they're calling it.
Are they saying goal now?
No, Christian's down there.
Goal kick. Yeah, they just changed it.
Yeah, I was that.
Because I think that was the thing where I don't know if they talked about it during analysis, but
That might be one of the.
They always call it something because it can get overturned that way as opposed to not calling it a corner, but it should have been.
It's the right.
Almost flicked off his. Yeah, he just skied it, I think.
Courtois looks like he had it covered.
6 minutes of stoppage, so.
All right, Freeman, you got to win this ball.
Nice header. I mean, the goal, the shots and shots on goal kind of tells, not necessarily the whole thing.
It tells the story.
10 shots to 2 total, and then the one on goal was the one that made it, and then the 5 that Reese either had to save or went in. This is where you see the good teams just cook.
That couple times in there.
Yeah. Throw?
And the ball went out of bounds.
I mean,
just to no one.
Fortunate. Send it in, Sergio.
Dest does not look like he has the pace to beat this guy, and then he gets absolutely stood up.
Jeez.
You got to do something about the Serginho Dest problem in the second half. He was so good in the last World Cup.
How old is he now? Like approaching 30? Or is he not?
I think he's like a lot of the guys, 26, 27.
Right back down again. Ball in.
That's to no one.
Deep.
That was actually well defended.
They're going to make sure. Corner. From the replay or from that angle,
From that
it looked
angle?
like it hit Freeman's foot or his left foot, but.
Now we look at everything.
Yep, exactly. Call the corner, see what. Oh, it definitely. It might have gone off.
Actually, that might be.
Trossard.
Might-
Oh, they didn't switch it. They went fast enough.
Uh-oh.
That another deflection? Nope.
That one actually looked more like a deflection on TV than. Maybe Brendan Aronson? He just hadn't played Brendan Aronson at all this tournament, so.
I feel like the first subs would. I mean, it would be the Berhalter, the Reyna type of sub,
Yeah,
and then if depending on how bad things get, you might just say, you know, we got to throw Aronson in there just because.
Oh.
Nice ball. Well,
That was a great ball. Who sent that? Tillman? Tillman's really plays way into the game.
mm-hmm. I might have probably the best player on the pitch for US
Mm-hmm.
this far.
I'm trying to think who else it would. It can't. I mean, no one else comes to mind.
Reese, I guess. I mean, even though he's been beat a couple of times, it hasn't been his fault necessarily.
Balogun's been good.
Yeah, he's been good at getting the runs. I mean, that's about it.
Tyler Adams had a couple moments, but
A good hustle play down the line. Yeah.
his play is hard to identify when it's going well because you're like a defensive midfielder. It's not like sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. It looked like for a minute they were comfortable to just kind of wait to get the last chance before halftime, but
Tim Ream's also been. I'm trying to think of any bright spots. You're right. Freeze has been good.
yep.
I think Adams has been pretty good.
Pulisic's been fine.
He hasn't been what they need him to be.
Mm-mm.
He hasn't been bad.
Oh my goodness.
That was bad.
They do look a little bit out of sorts.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Great piece of individual skill.
Yep.
Okay, take the corner though.
There we go.
Tillman again. Tillman.
Yep. He's
Tillman's doing. This is
a lovely bit of skill right here.
and then to
Shalene, see you later.
it's like 75 degrees in Seattle. I think I saw 80 at kickoff. Kid wearing a hoodie. Probably
It feels really nice there, probably.
Probably the last touch of the first half.
I think so. Yeah, haven't been many
Mexico against
stoppages.
England vibes here.
That's what I'm thinking.
To no one. Just past to no
Thibaut
one.
did a nice job of coming out. Well, halftime. I can't say this is exactly what I was expecting necessarily, because I try not to go in with too many expectations of what the match could be. But I mean, from the jump, Belgium were in relatively good control.
They were in control of the match.
There were some sparks here and there, obviously, where you get the goal on the free kick with the deflection, but I think it's fair to say they're fortunate to only be down one.
Yeah.
Given the couple of chances that Belgium had.
I got a slice of pizza. That was a bad half. Very bad. No good.
What do you think the chat's saying? I'm gonna try to pull up the YouTube stream to see if I can, if there's anybody who's chiming.
Chat's going nuts.
Jackman's asking what former Chelsea player is playing the best.
That's my brother. Don't respond to that one.
Oh. Let's go, Jack.
Don't
Let's go.
don't mention his name. Now he's gonna see it that you saw it in the chat.
He's gonna be blowing you up.
Yeah. In this match, Courtois.
Mobius84 has had a lot of thoughts on this. Pre-goal, I think, well, it's fair to read off some of these. They look like they stayed up all night or something, and they're barely moving. At this point, they just have to dig in and weather the storm and try to pull one back. They did.
And then
gave one away a minute later, which is
the same problem.
Which is the gut punch part of it. But man, it does feel like they haven't had many opportunities. They've capitalized on the one big one they had, but the concern still would be you're not creating enough opportunities where they're going to bring in De Bruyne, they're going to bring in Doku, they're going to bring in Lukaku, and it's only going to get tougher. It feels like from here. I don't. Do you think they pull, or do you think they bring Lukaku in? Because he subbed on at half. He might be the Senegal match, but they were down.
It might be later in the match because he can and he can do hold up play at the top.
There's no at this point. There's no reason for them to bring in.
They might bring in De Bruyne here
just for control.
Mm-hmm. And they can
slide
push
Tielemans back to holding midfielder or something if he's not been there.
Yeah.
That would be the one part that gets me a tad nervous, just from the standpoint of the way the match is gone, and they're only going to bring in Lukaku, De Bruyne, and Doku is a little concerning. Especially, I mean, because at first it's like, okay, one of the matchups to watch is going to be the side that Doku's on to be Death's side, because he'll be on the left side. But now after watching the match, it's like, okay, they're going to bring Doku in. Like, what? I mean, where are we going with this? Like, I wonder if the matchup was changed. Or the 11, like the formation was changed post knowing the 11 for Belgium, or if the plan was always to go 3-5-2, and if that changes when Doku comes in, because obviously he's the biggest threat down the wing more than De Bruyne is.
Here comes the group that's going to make just fun of Alexi.
Of our guy. You know what? If you're rooting for the U.S. men's national team, I'm assuming you're watching the stream. You are. You gotta, I guess you can appreciate some of Alexi's optimism. That was ridiculous, giving away that. The three guys around it, and you
rewatch it. Look, no one moves the ball. They all think the other one's going to get it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Then the free kick by Tillman is just
get it up and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Did it credit him with the goal?
I can't believe they can't. I can't imagine they give an own goal here.
I would assume as long as it was on target. I think it looked like it was on target. Yeah, they gave it to him.
33rd minute, so 90 seconds later.
Just flat out beat. I mean, Tim Ream he just looks small compared to Tim Ream, 6'1". De Ketelaere, 6'4". I mean, he's already given away 3 inches of height.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the fact that Tim Ream is 39 years old, or 38 years old, trying to outjump a guy that's 25. That doesn't help. It's just rough. Tier got on the 3-piece suit, it looks like. I mean,
Zlatan with the European 2 buttons.
Yeah. I think the aura of Zlatan is a little bit missed with no man bun. I'm gonna be a little honest. The man bun is it's like if Erling Haaland just kind of slicked back the hair like this, like something's off.
Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of all the categories.
Zlatan was Erling Haaland before Erling Haaland.
Oh yeah. Some ridiculous moments, obviously, where every single time the ball touched his foot, it just went in the goal. It seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see a little bit more. I don't know what you think in terms of action with Pulisic, but trying to get him on the ball a little bit more and let him.
I put on social
cook
media
a little bit.
Not that this is the end all be all place to keep an eye on my thoughts, but like I thought Dest was outclassed most of the first half. So like I would like to see him come out. But someone on social media asked me this, and I can't remember who it was, but it's a good question. Who was worse in the first half based on expectation, Dest or Pulisic? Because Pulisic has not. It's supposed to be. It's a star-studded, star-led World Cup. Every commercial you see with the United States on it, Pulisic's doing the scream he had against Mexico, like the
Captain America.
Captain America.
Yeah. He's the poster child for this era, if you will, of the team.
And there are other guys in Europe playing high-level soccer, but he was the first one. Remember, he was at Dortmund and he was tearing it up, and then
went to Chelsea.
Didn't really
work out exactly because him and
there's a lot of reasons that didn't work out. I don't think much of it's him, but whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And then
he's been tearing it up at
AC Milan.
Yeah.
But like he was like the first one that was going over. He was playing in Champions League match starting for Klopp when he was at Dortmund. And you're like, all right, this guy's going to be different. And when he first started playing for the national team, it was different. But now it's just
the rest of the quality of the team is kind of caught up where you're not seeing that difference of he is the Messi. This guy's just built a little bit different.
Still have a half to pull it back. Someone pointed out on social media that this Belgium has won 60% of the ground duels in the first half. That's not a good stat.
Nope.
It's one thing to lose the ball in the air, but
it's those moments like what you talked about with Sergio Dest late in the half where he's got something and then just loses the ball and just tries to do too much, I guess, if you will.
I was checking to see if we had any comments on the Facebook page.
Twitter?
I guess I could check the Twitter. I didn't even check the Twitter.
I don't see anything on Twitter at the moment.
Got 8 notifications.
Some likes, yeah.
All right, let's see some halftime movement. Let's see some halftime subs. Let's see Serginho Dest watch the game from the front row.
Who are you bringing in though?
Reina.
You know this team better than me, but
I would do.
How are you shifting?
I would make a formation shift. I'd go to the 4-2-3-1. I would have Robinson and unfortunately Ream, but game's the game. Robinson, Freeman in my 4. My 2 holding, I would have McKinney and Adams hold, but now McKinney can work forward. And now my 3 are I would put Reina, and maybe you put Reina in the middle, and you end up with Tillman on one of the outsides, but Tillman in the middle, Pulisic and Reina off him, and Balogun in, and play more direct. Right now, it's a lot of slow prodding build-up that Belgians kind of able to snuff out.
Especially with the way that the formation is, like what you're talking about, is you're not playing Dest for, like if you send it into Balogun, he's not flicking it outside to Dest. He's flicking it outside to Tillman or Pulisic at that point where you know the quality is a little bit different. Attacker is obviously different than...
I guess I also, it's a very soccer-y term. Play more direct, but like maybe play a little more long ball in. Like you don't have to do a slow prodding Manchester City, Barcelona build-up. You've seen On a couple deep passes, Balogun sneak in behind, or like the one that Balogun almost snuck in behind. Like it's like they're too obsessed with working forward as a unit to get countered. When you can just let Balogun run in behind a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And they've got that's what we've talked about with this team, with the athleticism and
moment and a half. Let's see.
what is it?
Yeah, it's the second goal.
Well, answered right back. What a freaking gut punch too! You pull one back, you're feeling great, you got the momentum, and then boom. Are you surprised Ronaldo announced that it's his? I thought he already kind of did.
But at
the end of it, Ian Dark was like, you never know with these guys. It's like he'd be 45. He'd be Tom Brady.
Yeah, I feel like I know. And where's the next one? Oh, and I wonder, isn't it next to one Morocco, Portugal, Spain?
Mm-hmm. If he does come back though, he obviously is a super sub. He's like the Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
He's like the Olivier Giroud. Hey, come in the last 25 minutes or last 15 minutes and give us everything you have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was once. Maybe people watching won't appreciate this story, but you will. So whatever, I'm gonna say it. It was right after COVID ended, or like the world was kind of coming back to life. Speck had picked up soccer because he watched the Leeds Amazon documentary. That's how I got into soccer. So me and him kind of became.
Oh, really? That's how? Okay.
Soccer people in the building. And there was once, it was like January. It was cold out. I just remember that. And Chelsea was playing Leeds. And he was like, you guys are going to beat us, but like, I'm excited to watch. And I remember he texted me when the lineup came out and he was like, Olivier Giroud's on your team. Isn't he like $1 million? What is Olivier Giroud going to do in 2021 against Leeds? And he scored twice that day. And I texted back and he was like, I had no idea how important he was. I'm like, yeah, there's just some players who like, it works for a long, long time.
Yeah. In whenever he would get subbed in, they're just it's just target practice, and he always would get one good look and would always seem to bury it. I did not know that's how Speck became a Leeds fan.
Yeah, that's why he's a Leeds fan, is that he watched the Amazon documentary.
I mean, I think that's why a lot of people probably like Man City, if they did, just because they also were part of that. I started really liking Pep after watching that. That was a good series. Obviously with Wrexham too, even though Wrexham are in the Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite club can't get back to the Premier League.
I'm trying to think if another. I mean, I don't think soccer's become big enough in America where people are going to follow like, oh, Balogun's on Monaco. Like I'm going to lock in to watch Monaco. I don't think that's the case.
It's tough too though, because with the Premier League, they're on USA, they're on Peacock, they're on TBS,
NBC,
they're on CNBC. Yeah, so you see you're just projected to them more. Where Bundesliga, if you have
it's ESPN
if you have ESPN Plus, then every now and then for La Liga they'll have El Clasico on ABC or whatever the case is. But for the most part, there's options. I don't think League One is. What are they? Are they Paramount? I don't even know if they're Paramount.
I think they are Paramount.
Okay. Championship
sounds
also is
right.
Paramount too.
Yeah, because Paramount has Paramount's owned by Turner, right? Isn't that the
yeah.
Because or like there's a partnership there. Because that's the NCAA tournament.
Yep.
Because they have all the U.S. friendlies are on.
TNT. That's right.
So I think they got it because Pulisic, McKinney, on Juventus, some other Americans running around Italy. Tim Way's on Juventus.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he on
I think he was on Juventus for a while.
Maybe I'm mixing him up with PSG. I thought he was on PSG and then went over.
Tim Way's. I don't think Tim Way has ever played for PSG.
But he's been with Juve, yeah.
Oh, he was on PSG for 5 matches, and then he got loaned out to Celtic, and then he was actually not on. He left Juventus on a loan to Marseille.
Okay.
Which makes sense. Since
we're diving deep into the bag of of the transfer window.
Yeah, because wasn't his dad like a famous friend?
Tim Weah? Yeah, I think his dad is big time footballer, if you will.
Mm-hmm. His dad played for Liberia.
I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I always get reminded whenever I hear Ricardo Pepe's name, I always think of PSV because I don't know if he's still there or not, but he was with PSV for the longest time, and that logo is just ingrained into my head for
That's how I feel
whatever reason.
about Ricardo Pepe. I don't know if he's still on PSV or not, but when
Yeah,
I think of
that's-
PSV, Pepe comes to my brain.
I think that's
and
what it
Dest,
is.
yeah.
I think. Oh no, I said Dest, but I meant Pepe. Because Dest is part. His parents are like he has part Dutch, right? Citizenship is that?
Yes, I think Dest was. Oh, Reyna's coming in. It's got to be for Dest, right?
Well, we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie. If Reyna
I
brings,
like it.
I like it. I also made fun of the Reyna decision. I thought it should have been Diego Luna, but
Yeah, we talked about that before. You're like, I don't know if Reyna's good enough, and then he was one of the first guys subbed on and scored that goal.
yeah.
It's like, all right, here we
boy.
go. Good decision, Poch.
Now that now that he and his dad are done fighting against, it's for Dest too.
Good call, Rob.
Look at that.
Mauricio Pochettino heard what you were saying.
Got to be a formational shift too.
Here we go. All right,
Love it.
Gio. Show us what you got, Gio.
Yeah, Serginus wasn't good enough today. It's like when I tactically sit down and play EA 26, really dive into the a little pooch kick to nowhere. I hate that.
Especially,
I blame PSG for that. PSG does that, and there's like a statistic thing about you're more likely to win the ball back and the offensive
analytics thing.
third. But I'm like, I'm a pass the ball in and possess a little bit guy.
especially when you got the capability. Like if you're
PSG does it because they're PSG. Like,
yeah, PSG can do whatever they want to. Yeah, if you're West Ham or Nottingham Forest playing against Man City, then sure, knock yourselves out. But
yeah, when you're the lesser manned team.
and Belgium didn't bring anybody in. Yeah, that was. I mean, they would have shown it surely. I'm trying to follow Gio now to see where they actually moved things. It's hard to tell now.
It looks like he's the other half of the 2 in the 3-4-2 or the 3-5-2, excuse me. There's a ground duel one. That's new.
They got him out wide. Oh, that's Pulisic out to the left. It looks like they got him.
Christian. Like that's just so bad.
Fortunate to get it back.
It's not, I guess it's just not good enough.
For a player of his quality, you would expect more.
I was gonna stay 3-5-2.
So based on alignment, they've just got Gio wide, which man, it feels like Gio's best when he's in like that cam role, like that number 10 or whatever.
Just sitting,
you know?
yeah.
Just get him the ball and he can make things happen.
The problem is that's where Tillman thrives too.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
I don't want to say you limit Gio's capability, but you kind of take him away from
You
what
got
he can really
45 minutes to figure out how he and Tillman can coexist. Oh,
I just couldn't quite handle it.
couldn't blink over. Liked the idea though.
Already coming out so much better than they did to start.
I think England has a better manager than the United States, but tactically, I would say they have one of the best managers in
Oh, that you could ask for? Oh, yeah.
in the World Cup period. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if
Ancelotti's better at the club level than Pochettino was, but like that Brazil squad was just he put together a bad squad. Like,
I don't know if you'd put him in the.
he's not as
that Klopp or Pep would be good in with national teams, but in terms of like that upper echelon of names that you remember, I don't want to say Roberto Martinez, but it feels like he's kind of in that.
Roberto Martinez always feels like disappointed.
Like Poch is in like the B tier. Like he's not like the best.
I don't think he's Thomas Tuchel, but I don't think he's.
It's a good ball in.
Again, already playing a little more direct, a little more forward.
Yep.
Also, Anthony Robinson seems to have been told at halftime to
wake up. Yeah.
Probably word. Actually, we're on the internet. I can use whatever words I want, but I still won't. But just real.
Yeah.
We were down here recording.
I know where you're going with it. Yeah.
We were down here recording the podcast. Beyond the Pitch, KC, all dozen listeners watching right now.
Shout out to you guys.
And we had Jillian Carroll on, and she before was like, "Can I curse?" And I was like, "Technically, yeah." Second question in, she fired away, and I'm like, "Love it, love it."
Bring that energy.
She's talking about how much fun she's had down at FanFest. I think she's hosting at a FanFest. If you, there's no way anyone watches this and is it FanFest. I guess I should be like, if you're doing both, then God bless you. If you have us on the stream on your
one AirPod in.
you're like, God, I want to hear what those guys have to say while sitting at FanFest.
Foul? Yeah.
He definitely flopped. That's
floppy.
goalkeeper.
That was nearly really dangerous. So good move by.
It seemed like the defense was preparing to let that roll through.
Mm-hmm. This is where to what you're talking about with Poch. This is where you go and you get one of those top tier managers.
That's what you got him for.
Where they have the adjustments already come out and look like a whole new
stronger,
a whole different team. Yeah, they got the motivation. You bring in the sub.
Reyna. Oh, great individual skill. Gave it away. But even though you're seeing him close down the ball faster.
I mean, Pulisic's on the. It looks like Pulisic's floating more too. He's roaming.
This is how I wanted. Not that it's all Giovanni, but this is how I wanted to see them start the match. Nothing.
Send him. Be careful.
Robinson got caught way upfield.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And good defending from Tim Ream, but just poke him in the face.
I think it was a
he was
lean over like
to make sure he's okay.
Like a you good type of deal.
Like, what was like? Based on the first half, that's one of Tim Ream's better plays in this in this one.
All right. Set piece defense was not great in the first half.
Yep.
That was good from Richards.
Yep.
Keeper. There you go.
Very good.
Play fast.
I think he wanted it. I do like it though. It's the assertiveness of. It feels like they're more confident on the.
There's
on the ball
there's more
and
space
everything.
to play in too. I still like to see them play a little faster. It seems like times they're going too slow.
Almost like they're trying to control the possession a little
A
bit.
little
more
too prodding. A little too pragmatic.
nice.
Christian thought he was fouled.
I'd like to see a replay of it because I mean he was loading up to shoot it. He's still down.
Ponch doesn't seem happy.
No, he's pretty.
Let's see.
I
mean,
don't think that's a foul, but it's. I mean, there's no contact on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think that's a foul. I don't.
Because it's not like because Tielemans more got there first, I guess.
But he didn't get the ball. But like, if he doesn't get the foot, Christian can swing that in. Now I don't know if it goes in, but
it definitely looked like that something that would hurt.
Oh yeah,
for Christian. Obviously, I mean you're going full send.
That was not.
I don't want to say it's like the Harry Kane play last night where because Harry went and kicked the guy's foot first, but I mean Harry obviously was trying to clear. Like if the roles were reversed, it's absolutely a foul.
See, this is what I want to see more of. Balogun get in behind.
Nice.
And then too much dribbling from Robinson.
Just too hard of a touch. I thought he was going to pass it across.
Pochettino's got the old college basketball coach try to earn some foul calls.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Good ball. Terrible first touch.
That's one of those. Thank you, Tyler, for sending it. That's a really good pass.
That's the right. That's.
I mean, you can't ask for anything else. Yeah.
And if you just settle it
Play back to Weston there. Cross
Cut
it to
back or you
Ballo.
just sit it right across the bow again. That one's gonna haunt.
All right.
All right, Reyna. Getting fouled, I see.
Gio is
they
more
put-
of that bigger body
Yeah.
type of guy too. Like he doesn't necessarily have the height, but he's got the body size to
Mhm.
to back you down.
It's crazy he's never been better at the club level.
That might be his dad thing. Still,
We do know, if there's anything we know about his life, his dad's very involved in his life.
at Dortmund, wasn't that part of the problem too? Because his dad played at Dortmund. Or
I don't know.
whatever it
I don't
was?
know where Claudio played, but I know that he and Greg Berhalter never saw eye to eye. Old Triple G. Oh, great. Oh, too
Just
cute.
just a little deep.
But
Right idea.
little creativity there from Giovanni Reyna. That Alex Morgan up there?
Yeah.
I think she's a Seattle person.
I mean, they've retaken possession. It looks
Mhm.
like they're trying to hold on the ball a little bit more. Where Belgium
It also feels like Belgium's kind of I don't know if Belgium's run out of ideas. That's an aggressive way to say it, but they are definitely
lacking creativity.
Mhm.
To
They're playing like it's the 85th minute. Oh, great ball.
Nice.
Christian's not healthy.
He's gimpy.
You can't take him off, but also you can't play 10 and a half on 11 right now. Because like he got into the right space and just couldn't do anything. Couldn't turn.
It's one of those. Let's get to the hydration break. See how you feel.
You come talk to him, yeah.
And if we got to pull you in the 75th minute, then can you give me 10 more minutes? I mean, they got guys
Boy, if-
warming up over there too.
If he has to come out, I don't even know who you bring. That might be
Tim?
Aronson time.
Or-
Way? I don't know.
Because you'd obviously want to replace him with an attacker.
Yeah, you're not-
You're not going to bring in Berhalter for him.
You're not going to get defensive and shit.
Oh man. Good clear.
Sweeper, keeper.
Holy smokes! Oh my gosh. Oh,
What just happened?
My goodness. Freeze didn't deal with it. Pickford last night would have belted that out of bounds.
What just
Freeze tried to handle it.
everyone stopped. That's the
Freeze. Because the match that we watched last night, Rob,
Pickford did.
Pickford would have belted it. It doesn't matter where I need to send it. I'm kicking it out of bounds. Freeze chested down, dealt with it, had pressure,
Yeah.
passed it to whoever just scored.
Because
Already got Chris Richards got beat.
but you haven't the send it.
Kick it. He has it.
Why'd he
He tried to pass it back to just a disaster.
Why did he
Just completely falling apart.
And then
Trossard? Nope.
he has to set it up in
And
there.
I mean,
That's
you would have liked for Timmery maybe to give a better effort at trying to just get a foot on it, but I get why I get that it's extremely hard. That's asking a lot.
just that's
Unacceptable.
yeah.
Baffling.
And now Christian has to come out for Berhalter. So just
I'm surprised.
I mean they're done. They're cooked. It's the exact same as the Netherlands match from 4 years ago.
Yeah, they're every mistake they're getting buried for.
Mm-hmm. Matt Freese, like his brain stopped working. I mean, that's not the difference in the game.
You just can't you can't have that much of a meltdown though in that moment where you don't need to chest it down, you don't need to play it, you just clear it, just get rid of it.
It's like he was trying to do that and then like felt pressure from behind him and was worried about it
And hesitated and then
stopped.
tried to pass it back and just a complete disaster. I mean, if you're Poch, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, how do you rally him after that?
I have no idea.
You just had to take your best player out. You made a disastrous
keeper
decision.
gave up a goal. They need to get one in the next 10 or they're to even have a chance.
Yeah. The moment just overwhelmed. It's just. It's not even necessarily the moment. It's just be better.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think that's the moment. That's just
that's not a difficult moment. That's
the one that stands out is the play with Freeman. Oh boy, Ream. I'd be terrified to play to this Freeze's feet.
That play right there. That's all you had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just swing your leg. Who cares if you hit it good? At least just get rid of it.
The one thing you can't do is the thing you did.
Yeah, exactly. He did the worst thing possible. I mean, and now, like you said, you've already used 2 subs. They haven't brought in Doku or De Bruyne or Lukaku yet.
No, they've had to use one of their subs.
You just look completely rattled. They used one. Who'd they?
Onana got hurt in the.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, they brought him. Yeah, they brought that in early. They got the guy who scored.
He does get the goal there, but that's
obviously
that's Matt Freese scored.
Yep. Now you almost have to just collect your bearings here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to move too fast yet, but also that's the other thing. Your best Pulisic being out as well. Like you're trying. How do you? The ball's got to go through Gio now,
or Tillman
to get to Balogun. Yeah, I mean that's.
Boy, that Freeman mistouch looms large too.
Yeah, just the little things.
Just playing it to no one.
Yep. Bad from Tyler Adams. Another on the counter. Advantage. They're going to cross it here.
Gave a foul.
Oh. Yep.
Christian is distraught.
Yeah, that sucks for him. I almost did disgust seeing Tyler Adams smiling and laughing. It's not a laughing matter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Poch looks like he's ready to strangle somebody.
Pulisic's what, 27? It's probably his last prime World Cup.
That might be the most disappointing part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of this sort of result happening. Has Anthony Robinson also had a crossover, like a good ball? Because that's like his. I'm going to beat you on the outside, and I'm going to fire this thing in.
Have they done anything on the outside? Like,
no, especially not Dest, obviously, but.
Mm-hmm. Did that nick off? It didn't.
Gio just tried to flick it up, I think.
Spending $2,000 to watch your team get thumped. No. The map for, that was just they were trailing anyway, but that one just the Tim Ream one they get one was conceded was just okay. Great play by them. Probably needs to be better, but play.
I wish we could get a Casper Schmeichel or a Peter Schmeichel breakdown of that one. I mean, there's no.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. I'm not saying Matt Turner would have done it because obviously Freeze they have trust in him, but
And Turner's was bad leading up to the World Cup.
yeah,
But Matt Freeze, that was bro.
that was really bad, embarrassing.
I mean, that the stats do say it all. They've had 3 shots, conceded 6 on goal. Like,
Yeah, double the amount of shots on goal as you have shots. Period.
mm-hmm.
And I think other than the Senegal match that they had, it just feels like the quality wise, Belgium have been better. I mean, here we go.
Yeah,
You get a set piece in, see what you can do here with Freeman or Richards.
here comes
we
Lukaku
go.
and Doku.
Man, this is going to be the especially because you took out Dest too and you brought in Reyna, so now it's like Belgium almost is going for the
They're going for the jugular
for the haymaker. This is it. A little bit too much.
Was that? I mean, Berhalter in the back, and what's the plan there?
Who'd you have had kick it? Robinson? Get a little
Tillman?
Get a little outswinger, I guess.
I just.
And then
Why do you
then he
stop?
tried to play it back, and then I mean, Reem did get a touch on it. I didn't realize
but like
Reem
this-
actually touched. I didn't realize Reem actually got a touch on it. Here we go. Robinson's-
Okay,
that
was terrible. I'll take it. That was an awful cross. The firepower to bring on Doku and
Yeah.
Lukaku in the 65th.
And you're up 3-1. I mean, geez. And Romelu has, for all intents and purposes, been the best player for Belgium, the most impactful in terms of how they got to this point, really.
Probably, yeah. It's either he or
The reason they didn't lose to Iran is because of, or the reason they didn't lose to Egypt is because of Romelu. Whoever it was that they drew. That was Iran, wasn't it? I can't remember. What
Iran was the disappointing. No,
Yeah,
Egypt
that
was.
it was 0-0 against
Yeah.
Iran.
It was Egypt.
Okay.
Egypt was the. He got.
He subbed on and immediately didn't necessarily. It was an own goal, but he was there for it.
Just one of the best strikers, Premier League champion. I guess I don't know if Doku won a league at City, but now Lukaku does run around like it's.
You're right though. Good luck, Tim Ream.
Yeah,
You weren't able to body up whatever whoever the other guy was. Let me meet pace with power.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they need to get the second goal by the 85th minute?
I would
to
have
have a single solitary.
I would have said
chance?
by the 80th, because that gives you probably 15 minutes to push everything forward. It's a good professional foul.
Yep.
He's going to get a card for it, but hydration break
Malik's been the best player on the pitch for.
for the United States. Yeah, this is good professional foul. The card doesn't matter if you're not playing the next round anyway.
Right. Whew.
just
It's just why it's a hands on your head, jaw drop moment from your goalkeeper in the worst type of moment.
someone on social media pointed out this is somehow worse than the Netherlands match was 4 years ago. This team's more talented with a better coach.
I would agree with that. I think this was always going to be, though. This was always going to be the question because of who they played. I mean, in their group, that Turkey match didn't matter because Turkey was so bad, and you already had won the group. Because if Turkey would have handled their business, that match would have mattered to win the group. They were so bad where you could skate through that group easily. You played maybe the worst team in the tournament in your round of 32 matchup. This was always going to be the test of how big are you up for this sort of moment. And yeah, I think it's just been underwhelming because like you said, in the match against the Netherlands, like you know the Dutch are clearly better than you. You're happy to be there in a way. If you win, great. If not, fine. But this is the most talented team that they've had in a very long time, if not ever, in our lifetime. I mean, in terms of what we've seen, it absolutely feels that way. Just to have a terrible 30 minutes to start off with, or a terrible 20 minutes. Peppy?
It's
all right.
the same. I don't want to call it a glass ceiling, but it's the same round of 16. They get the round of 16. They bump into a team that's just superior to them, and then it's over.
Because even I know,
like look at the last World Cups, 2022, the Netherlands just better than them. 18 they didn't qualify. 2014, Belgium again. 2010. Now 2010 was Ghana, but that.
Still, though, in terms of quality, they're more quality than.
Remember in 2002 they faced Mexico in the round of 16. That's kind of they got a not that Mexico's a cakewalk, but it was like a team you're familiar with.
Yeah, just. And even though the U.S. that's the thing we talked a little bit about on the show today was the U.S. have looked better, but Belgium we know are the better team, and Belgium had the tougher group, so it's hard to gauge. Who's actually like Belgium's better on paper, I would say, just from the standpoint of what they have and who they are with the experience and all of that.
And this is, I mean, I understand why people like me and you and fans discounted that match from 3 months ago.
I was a little bit. I just wondered.
They properly throttled them.
Yeah,
it was about as one-sided.
Does this feel like that to you? I did not watch that match. I don't know if you.
I turned it off in the 70th minute because I was like, all right, well, it's a friendly and they're down 4-2, so who cares?
Yeah. Did it feel like this one though, where the quality was out? It was just more quality.
They were outmanned. That match, I remember Doku being a real problem down the right side. They were still kind of figuring out their right back situation. They kind of found Freeman out of nowhere, which has worked great. But
Adams comes out for Pepe.
Yeah, because you got to get two up top now. Doesn't really matter how good you're holding the ball in the midfield. Good turn.
All right,
he's so good.
I the touch was just a little bit too hard, but
he's so good on the turn.
Yep. Which again is one of those things that you kind of had it a little bit with Josie, I guess, in a way where you had
Josie couldn't accelerate the way Balogun can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Balogun's clearly the better player, but just in terms of having a guy that can be a prolific part of your
back
offense.
To goal. Oh boy, that's what I was worried about.
I mean, yeah, just get bodied over. Here you go.
Are they going to need De Bruyne in this game?
My guess would be no. There's no reason to bring him on unless they give up on another one. Maybe they'll bring him on, but
I will say, I do feel like either one of these teams that goes through is just a sacrificial lamb, and Spain just going to.
Spain didn't look as good today as I. But also, they haven't given up a goal yet.
I'm going to say they haven't given up a goal.
Which is pretty bonkers. Cape Verde played them tight. I know that they didn't look as good today, but it feels like Spain's good. I mean, they're what? I mean, they were the favorite coming in, weren't they? They were even better.
Yes.
They were the betting favorite over even Argentina and France.
That's because the way the bracket was going to shake out is.
That was the reason why more than. world ranking, if you will, because France just look like the team to beat now.
Another great run by Balogun.
Yep. That's how you.
We said 81st, or I said 81st. You said 80. If I forget what number you had for got to get one back.
I just threw out the 85th minute. It feels like for them to have a single solitary chance, you got to get to. Oh,
trying to get a corner, didn't. Trying to flick it off him for a corner, didn't work.
It's a soft foul. You're just seeking for contact at that point. I mean, story of the match is what Pulisic didn't look that great, and the fullbacks are getting tore up, and Tim Ream couldn't out jump, and the goalie gave up one of the worst goals you'll ever see. Goals expected is probably about right.
That's the bigger stat.
Oh man, pace. Good job by Freeman.
They found something in Freeman.
That actually is really for Freeman to be on for the whole game and to run with Doku like that. Oh, that definitely is a corner, but hey, he'll take it.
Doesn't matter. The goal kick turned around, into a turnover immediately. Oh well.
All right, back. Go.
God, what? Just play into Berhalter there and let him dribble.
It's got to be the urgency is
lacking.
Has got to be piped up a little bit here.
Especially with two strikers now. You got Balogun and Pepe, so
this is where you throw it into this. This is where you just pump him into Pepe, who heads it down for Balogun. I mean, that's traditional 4-4-2, I suppose, but 3-5-2 still makes it work. Oh, Lukaku wanted it. No, was it a foul?
Yeah, he got.
Yeah. Anthony knows it.
Now they're gonna nurse it.
Looked like almost inside of the knee. Oh no, just straight shin. Dest in the back just looks uninterested.
Defeated.
Yeah.
Oh, Lukaku just has acres of space.
That's not great. Nice.
Good. Tillman is a real revelation. Tillman and Freeman. That's a foul. Tillman, Freeman, Richards. I've been impressed with Berhalter this World Cup.
Yep. Nice idea.
I think he's out of bounds. Yep.
That goal back that they gave up immediately after Tillman scored was just so brutal.
What was expected goals? 0.28 to 1.61.
Yep.
Well,
I'm glad there hasn't been any referee decisions that have been
questionable
to this point. This does, I mean, it's hard to, talking 12 years ago, but it feels a little worse. I mean, it feels worse than them losing to Belgium, even though Wondolowski skied it over. I mean, that obviously was a brutal moment, but in terms of the team not being as good as Belgium, like you said, for in the match against the Dutch team a few years ago.
This feel outmatched. I mean, they were outmatched in 2014, but like they got a world-class goaltending performance.
Yeah, Timmy was incredible. Shoot it.
Oh.
Was it? There you go, Greg. Fire up some people. Let's go. I like it.
Ooh, I thought he had this.
Because Tebow looked a little beat. He was.
No, he was beat.
Ah.
Greg's up in the bot. Greg doing FanDuel TV being like, here's how I would get Pulisic better touches.
That was
You're like,
that was so
shut up.
embarrassing. That was so embarrassing.
Now, I do understand why he feels a way about being fired because he thinks he got fired because of the Reina stuff. But in reality, he got fired because he was to American soccer what Garrett Southgate was the English. Just a boring.
Well, also, excuse me, if we're gonna win this, we need to have somebody of like upper tier man management. The U.S. was never having a chance with Greg Berhalter. At least they have a.
Yeah,
you have one of the better managers in the world with Poch.
You have a highly respected in his prime. It's not like Les Miles
progressive type of football manager, where you're not just going to sit back or be more hesitant.
It wasn't like Les Miles at Kansas. Like this is still.
I mean, he's got 2 more subs. I mean, who at this point do you want to see? You want to see Aronson and Weah? Just say we need to send it and just
for Freeman and Robinson and just be like, we're gonna have 2 in the back.
Yeah, if we have any chance of winning this, we need to.
Tim Ream's being a captain here.
Nice turn.
I mean, that's a foul.
Yeah. Weston also didn't need to foul him because Freeman was right there. It's tough.
I think they're upset because the play earlier it looked like a similar thing happened to McKinney, and they didn't get the call.
I'm not saying you need to use the 2 subs, but do you just say screw it and just use them?
I just don't know.
Like, I don't know if you can go home with them, but also, yeah, exactly. I mean, who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to take out? A whiff. You got to put it on. Good save.
Make a save, but
yeah,
had to put it on frame.
You wish it could have been better.
If you're gonna be given a gift,
I thought he was going to switch to the right foot and just try to tuck it.
I thought so too. I don't think he knew he had enough time.
Belgium have just looked also very composed in this. Feels like for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
We're at nice. Good ball in.
If he doesn't make that play, I think Rain is coming on to.
Yeah. Was it Tillman again who tried to cross it over?
Freeman. Tillman's now on this near side.
Oh, he switched over. Okay. Here we go. 83rd minute.
They've been so bad on set pieces.
Yeah, they haven't had a good. Other than the one that Flo put over. That was the one. It was a decent look. Just
no.
Yep. No nonsense, confident. Pure whiff. I think he also thought whoever was diving in there was going to try to block us. He just tried to get it away. Oh, that was shoulder to shoulder. All right, I'll take it. I have been impressed by
Berhalter's been impressive.
By Berhalter. He has come on and been a little bit of an energy boost every time.
Mm-hmm.
Scored the 1 goal against Turkey, right? Was it?
He had one of the 2, yeah. I think he had an assist in the other one, too.
Yeah. Shoot. Handled pretty well.
Oh.
Man, that feels like ACL for Onana. That sucks.
Good job, Matt Turner. Best save made all day. You see him grabbing all the...
Yes, that was a great catch. Find a way here to get yourselves a good look. I mean, they've also just packed it in.
Oh, yeah, this is...
England from last night with the extra man.
I don't think Robinson's been good enough today either.
He hasn't been as electric as you're kind of hoping he would be.
I know that Pulisic is a lightning rod player, but you're seeing without him on the field, no one can dribble at anyone. It's all just you gotta pass. They like in all sports, there's an element of like I can just beat my guy one-on-one.
Like that?
Yeah, like exactly like that actually.
Goku. Shrug you off.
Uh-oh.
That was...
But just the idea of running at someone, like I'm going to come downhill, be ready, here I come.
Yep.
And the United States trying to pass it around.
That intimidating, oh, bleep, this guy's got the ball, you know.
And there's more nuance, so you pass around to get him the one-on-one opportunities, but they don't have a person that just, oh, the ball's on his feet, watch out. Like it's an old Belgian player, but Eden Hazard was that. When he touched the ball, you're like, uh-oh.
Chelsea legend.
Yeah. But like, and not Christian's nothing like that, but he's the closest thing they have to that. It's not like Balogun's good on the ball.
Yep.
Like,
that's a good tackle. Ooh. Tillman was definitely taken down, but I thought kind of ball first. But yeah, no, you're right about it. Did feel like whenever Eden Hazard had the ball, that something good was going to happen with it. Something. I think he kind of floated over the ball a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind. I think that's... It does feel like in a way they're missing. I don't know if this is... I don't want to say their go-to player, but
there's something...
For England, it's Harry. For Norway, it's Erling. For Belgium, it's De Bruyne, even though he's not playing, but also Lukaku. Like, it feels like they've got that it player that is always going to put in a good shift, and they don't have to worry about it. And not that you necessarily have to worry about it with Christian, but in the moments that they don't put in a good shift, it's so evident.
Like, you're starting to see Tillman's a great player, but he's starting to show...
Is he capable of rising to be that guy?
He can't do it for 90.
Yeah. He can give you those moments like the free kick ones, or Flo can also provide it to you in the certain little moments. But yeah, that household name sort of thing isn't. I mean, we even talked about it a little earlier with Pulisic. It's like he was the it guy when he first started, and now it's like he's really good. But when you're playing against teams like this,
it's not going to be his team next time anymore. It'll be Flo's team or
Tillman's team. Yeah. Is McKinney still young enough where it could be
or
Adams? I don't know if that's... Or is there something... I mean, is Gio... I mean, if Gio continues to develop, does Gio just kind of take that...
You need to see something at the club level, but I agree that's a name.
From a make this thing happen sort of standpoint, yeah.
Because, like, it's not going to be Freeman. You're not going to be like, oh, the right back's the leader of our team. Although Freeman has impressed. Richards can be the anchor of a defense, but it's not going to be like we're going to build our team around.
He'll be the Virgil.
Yeah.
For lack of a better
I mean, to an extent, you kind of saw what we're talking about with the Dutch team. Like, Gakpo's not that guy.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yep. Axel Witsel. Yeah, no Kevin De Bruyne. No need. That also has kind of been the Dutch's Achilles heel in a way. I mean, what they made it to the semis in 2018.
They made the
though? I mean,
semis a bunch, but
they obviously have never won it. They've made it more times than anybody lost. But to your point though, who's going to be the next guy? It was maybe Depay, Virgil, obviously, but Cody Gakpo. This guy's legit. I mean, Frankie De Jong is fine, but they've got a bunch of really great players. But from
yeah,
quality,
if you're listening on you're in the chat or something, I am not saying they're the same. I think the Dutch players are generally better than the American players, but just that who's going to be the guy who can pull lightning out of a bottle? Through the run of play, because Tillman definitely did it with a set piece twice now. But through the run of play, who's gonna? Oh, great ball!
nice cross 18, good ball.
No one,
Bad
no one in the
balls.
back post. How is there no one in the back post and there's two strikers on the field? How does that happen?
Tossed it into space, but that's because they almost have Pepe's just wandering almost at times. Like he's wide, he's up front, then he's wide, and I would also kill to see Tim Howard on a good roster. Tim Howard with this team, it wouldn't have necessarily made the difference today, but knowing that you've got a true stopper back there it would just make you feel more comfortable about having Tim Ream or somebody like that in your defense. Where
Taylor Tolman said this on our show, and he said it on other podcasts ahead of the World Cup. It's the first time since maybe 2000 because they had Miola and stuff. It's maybe the first time in 25, 30 years the United States had questions at keeper.
I mean,
they showed up.
Yeah, but even behind Timmy, you had Brad Guzan, who was
fine,
who somehow would come up with the most ridiculous saves at times.
The case they had Casey Keller. They've always had goaltenders.
And again, not like that would be the difference for today necessarily, but
Flo,
you're the striker of the team. It's go time.
Yeah,
You got to be cute.
you're gonna dummy that right there.
There's some frustration now, just kind of boiling over in a way. See, Pepe's running almost wide.
Where's he going?
Or that wasn't Pepe. He's where's he at? Oh, there he's up front still. I lost track of him. Thought he was
I will credit Berhalter he's a pit bull in the midfield.
He's been really impressive. Yeah.
All right, so this is just desperation striker time. That's Haji Wright.
Come on, Haji. Is Haji in the what league is Haji in?
Coventry City. So he's coming up.
Okay. Yeah, he got promoted from the championship. He had a really good season, didn't he?
I think he was one of the top goal scorers in the championship.
I remember he was
all that talk about Balogun, and
he really has been, for the most part, a relative non-factor. Oh man. Oh man. Quality. Pack up the bags. Whoa, what a finish. Also a terrible turnover.
Chris Richards, that's got to be better.
Yeah. Almost not panic. I don't want to say that, but mistakes, and then here you go. Ridiculous finish.
That's a very tough angle.
Yeah, he put it in the only place he could have, essentially.
just overwhelmed, start to finish. He must have torn his ACL. You don't hold up his jersey, Onana.
Walking out with the crutches and the brace on. I mean, could it get worse? I don't think Belgium's going to hold anything back. Not that it would matter at this point. Just blow the whistle and end it.
Just call it.
Yep, blow the whistle and end it. Well, yep, it is official. Out in the round of 16 once again. This one, the most disappointing.
More of the same.
I mean, if there was a newspaper headline, that probably is it. Actually,
More of the same.
it sucks, obviously, for this team, and because you don't want to just say, well, they're going to be better next year, because at this point, it's hard to just guarantee that. But you saw encouraging signs, to be the optimist in this situation. You saw encouraging signs, but
It's
in the
the
end,
same. It's like a new problem, but the same problem. They're better than the riffraff, but they're never going to overcome a top 15 team, which tend to be European teams. Like they didn't bump into Argentina or Colombia, but it's usually Belgium. It's usually those teams.
the moment was just, they were just overwhelmed. I think that's a good way to put it.
Yep. All right.